Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome to MHF. Welcome to everybody that joined us from the football terrace, of course. It is MHF, myself and Husam. Husam is going to be here. He's praying just after the abysmal performance by Manchester United, after the battering of Manchester United by Liverpool. I called it. Man United will get battered in this game. Man United will get battered in this game. They were abysmal. They were atrocious. But I'm not here only to say that. Liverpool were absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, were phenomenal. Phenomenal. Gravenberch, you are phenomenal, Gravenberch. Absolutely out of this world as a midfielder. The talent that I saw it last season, now Arne Slot was able in short time to unlock it. So this is, we're going to speak about that. Hit the like button. Let's get to 500 likes on this show. We'll speak about Ten Hag, Man United, the setup, how Man United can be finished this season. As I called it, Man United will absolutely be finished this season under Ten Hag. Chelsea, on the other hand, were not amazing. All I can say, we're not good. Chelsea fans, it wasn't a good performance by you. Absolutely, it was an underbar performance. It was a stale performance by Chelsea. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good as well. For Spurs, simple as that. Spurs did the Spursy thing. Or Ange Postecoglou did the Ange Postecoglou thing by having a high line, a very, very high line, got caught at halfway line, and Newcastle won the game with Dan Burn and Emil Kraft, right, as centre backs. But of course, we have to start with Manchester United and Liverpool. And all I want to say is that, yes, Casemiro made the mistake. Yes, Casemiro made mistakes. But Liverpool look more ready. Liverpool look more athletic. Liverpool looked more focused. Liverpool looked like a team that is out there not to get a point, but to win the game. Man United starting well. But to be honest with you, Manchester United again with the individual mistakes and the horrific setup. Jacob, take a seat. You'll get cooked on the qahwa, Jacob. You'll absolutely get cooked. Cooked on the qahwa. So take a seat. You will get cooked. Absolutely cooked. For the people that absolutely said about Manchester United getting better, I don't know how are you sitting there and thinking that Erik Ten Hag will be able to fix this team? Playing Marcus Rashford on the left, dropping Amad Diallo, playing Garnacho. How? How are you sitting there assuming? And it doesn't matter if you get Xerxes. It doesn't matter if you get Delict. It doesn't matter if you get Mazraoui. Because simply your manager is absolutely garbage. He is shit. He is absolutely horrific. He doesn't know how to set up a team. He doesn't know how to put the pieces together even. They had a little bit of some, just to be honest, some good moments here and there being compact. But again, it's a professional football team. But this guy, they go 1-0 down and they shit their bed. They shit their bed. Manchester United. I am happy to see it. I said keeping this manager was strike one for Ineos. And it's panning out to be strike one for Ineos. Ineos not finding a right manager was horrific. Of course, Husam is going to come here and speak about Liverpool, which is, I'm going to speak about Liverpool in a bit. But Manchester United absolutely shat their bed today. And I'm telling you this. And the reality is, and no one wants to hear this. If my club get beat at home 3-0 from my direct rival, I want the manager sacked on the spot. And it's a reality that no one wants to speak about. If Inter tomorrow play Juventus at home and we get beat 3-0, especially if I'm going to repeat this again. If I'm not challenging for the league and if I'm not playing for the Champions League, like, listen, if my manager is on the Champions League final or a Champions League semi-final and I'm challenging for the league, and yes, I get beat 3-0, an outlier result, yes, I might be like, you know what, I'm just going to calm down. But if I'm already on third game of the season and I am getting my second loss already after one of the worst seasons in Manchester United history, I want my manager sacked in the tunnel. And I don't give a shit if it's Ruud van Nistelrooy, if it's Jim Ratcliffe, if it's Omar Barada himself managing the team. And I'm speaking for all the real football fans out there. If Liverpool, not challenging for the title, played 3 games this season, and I am telling you guys, I am not speaking out of my ass as some people think. Inter sacked managers after 5 games in a season. And we did it 3 times. 3 times. People should demand sacking Ten Hag today. Today. Inter sacked their manager after the 5th game. The 5th game. And I was happy with it. I said it's the right decision. If my manager get beaten 3-0 at home by my biggest rival, and I'm going to tell you guys one thing. We have something in Arabic, and maybe Husam can find the English word for it.
Were you just about to say Arabic? It's either Arabic or Arabic, Habib. There's no
Arabic. And the people,
Arabic.
the Arab people, the Arab people in the chat,
like me all.
The Arab people that actually played football and even played professional football know that word. Liverpool won 3-0 مع الرأفة. Wallahi, I am telling you, Sabozlai, when he received that ball, he thought of one thing. I can do these guys dirty here. I can dribble a couple of them and I can put them on the floor like when you play 5-a-sides with your friend and you're winning 5-7, 8-0 and you get the ball and you put the keeper on the ground and then you put the next guy on the ground to slot it in the net.
I'll translate what Mo just said. مع الرأفة basically means with mercy. The reason why Mo is saying that is any normal football fan watching that game today will tell you when it was 3-0, خلاص Liverpool became complacent, nonchalant, like, oh, okay, we're playing at Old Trafford today. يلا عادي خلاص.
Training ground, والله. Training ground.
You know, like the chances that even Man United get, like McAllister just complacent on the ball a little bit, Gravenberch complacent on the ball a little bit, Szoboszlai complacent on the ball a little bit.
Did you see Gravenberch trying to do the madness when he dribbled everyone, looked around like, I'm going to get now the goal. I'm not. It was 4-on-3 and he's like, you know what? Screw passing. I passed before. Maybe I'll get a wonderful goal and it'll be goal of the season or something. He dribbled everyone through the midfield and he looked around, looked at Salah, looked at Nunes and like, nah, bro, I might get this goal. That is what is called with mercy. That was when players started thinking, well, this game already won. Maybe we can do the mercy thing here and be the bigger people. You know, we can.
I'll tell you the with mercy part comes from what? First of all, Arne Slot. Controlled football versus Jurgen Klopp style of football. For me, Jurgen Klopp is pound for pound the best manager in the world when he was in the Premier League, given the financial constraints he had to work with and what he done. But the truth of the matter is, today, I think we did not take the gung-ho, all-out, gegenpress approach. Khalas, when it was 3-0, we're like, guys, the game is done. The game is done. And we kind of just passed it around a little bit. There were moments where we could have made it 4. Like Soboslai, who pissed me off, to be
Like
honest with you.
Salah.
'cause-
Salah tried to score. He could have squared it, and he tried to shoot. He could have scored it. Very simple. There
Yeah,
was a Luis
hat-trick
Diaz on the
assist,
far
he could
side
have
for the
done that.
third, and he's like, "No, I assisted you twice. You know, خلاص بقى, let me get my goal. You scored
Yeah.
2 already, Szoboszlai. Let me get the
Yeah.
second."
So for me, like I'm looking at the situations that we were in, and we could have easily scored. We could have easily scored. We could have, you know, we could have really done what needs to be done. And at the end of the day, look, this team is doing really well right now, but this is not something that any of us have ever disputed. We know that Liverpool are a really good team. We know that our starting 11 is really good. Let's not talk about any end goals or anything, because we're talking here about today. Today, for me, everyone will sing Salah and Diaz's praises, and rightfully so. But the guy that needs to get so much credit today is Ryan Gravenberch.
Apologize
And
to me. Apologize to me.
no, why will I apologize to you?
Because last season, in the beginning of the season, I told you Szoboszlai is someone that Jurgen Klopp can't unlock, and you said he doesn't have. He's so all over the place. Do you remember? I told you he has talent, the drive, the passing, the vision. And before Husam continues, I wanted to say something about Szoboszlai. Husam said on the Football Terrace, for the people that haven't watched Husam on the Football Terrace, and I said that last season as well about Szoboszlai. There is something special about Szoboszlai in the way he uses his body to shield the ball and angle himself to receive a pass or pass the ball, where the opposition can see the ball, but they can't get to it. You know these guys. He uses he's tall. He uses his body very well to shield the ball from the opposition, to always create an angle for himself.
Okay, first of all, no
This
one's gonna
is a talent.
apologize to you.
You
Second
have
of
to
all,
apologize. You have to
no,
apologize.
you have to
Why?
just relax.
Why? Be a man
Just
and
relax.
apologize, like you said.
Be a man and apologize to Lautaro
apologize.
Martinez right now.
Why? He still
He
cost
won
us a
the
couple of leagues.
Pichichi for Italy, and he won the league title.
He
Apologize
cost
to
us
me.
a couple of leagues. 2 leagues. 2 league titles. Lautaro Martinez cost me. 2 leagues. Apologize to Diaz because
No,
of 2
you're a
games.
lot smarter than this. Apologies don't
Inter-
come in a short period of time. Relax.
So
Today,
so
Ryan
hold on.
Gravenberch
You
was
don't
really
think
good.
Gravenberch
Why is your energy always a
getting
fighting
better?
energy? I won 3-0 today. Khalas, don't argue about my team. Let's shit on Man United together. Choose a better pathway today.
No,
for this
I
game.
actually don't want to shit on Man United.
I want to shit on Man United.
I actually want to speak
Chat,
about
would you
Liverpool.
rather have a Gravenberch conversation or us shit on Man United?
No. I want to talk about how good Liverpool are.
Okay, let me speak then. That's what I was talking about. So Ryan Gravenberch was unbelievable today. He was our best midfielder on the football pitch. And this was his first big test. Now someone will tell me it's just Man United and Man United are crap. Listen, let's not run the agenda bullshit. Let's actually say it as it is. It's a big game, the biggest rivalry in English football, away at Old Trafford, first big test, and the guy delivered in the first big test. We need consistency, we need delivery, we need more of this, so we could see mods like the video. Mish mods like the video. Mods push the likes. You're so
Push the
useless.
How do we have like
You're
1,000 people
so
here?
useless. You're actually so useless, honest.
I put a
Man
banner.
said
Do you even
mods
know
like
how
the
to put
video.
a banner?
There are 15 people. There are 15 people who are moderators in the chat. That's only 15 likes.
Wallahi,
Mods like the
15
video.
people, they don't wanna like the video. It's 1,000 people here and we're on 130 likes. How is that even
Mods
possible?
like the video.
طب can I tell you
البابا
something?
اخونا مؤمن اليوم وضعه اكلت حبيبي. Did you eat? Are
لا
you good?
والله. لا
You didn't
والله.
eat? طب خلاص,
I
okay.
ate
After the
I ate
stream,
in
we'll
the-
make
I
5
ate
minute
in the
break
morning.
for qahwa. Go eat an orange or something so you
I
can wake
ate
up.
in the morning. I ate in the
Vitamin
morning.
C. Anyway, back to the topic. Listen, for me, Gravenberch today absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. He was our best midfielder on the pitch. The 3 best players today for Liverpool that I will give all 3 of them 10 out of 10. Diaz gets a 10 out of 10. Salah gets a 10 out of 10. Gravenberch gets a 10 out of 10. Those are the 3 players for me that get 10 out of 10 player ratings because they were just unbelievable. And look, Ryan Gravenberch today showed that he can handle it, even in a big stadium, even in a big game, even in a big rivalry, which is a good thing. The only worry for me is depth, because God forbid he gets injured, then we're screwed all over again. But he performed incredibly well today, and I'm very happy for him. Luis Diaz. Look, the people just say the same stuff over and over again. Luis Diaz's finish for the second goal was unbelievable. Specifically, second goal. Let's push first goal to the side. First goal, header, incredible header, yes, but I'm talking about in terms of finishing, which one is more difficult. The second finish for the second goal, that was an unbelievable finish. First time. And people need to understand something. I will celebrate every single one of the Luis Diaz goals. And my veins popped today when Diaz scored. I want him to score 45 goals. Inshallah, Luis Diaz breaks the goals record. I'll be the happiest person on earth. But you guys need to understand something. In terms of us not being shameless, and here's the thing. When we made MHF, it wasn't about shamelessness. It's about having objective conversations. Everything that I've said about Luis Diaz last season stands. And we need him to do it more often. Meaning, now, next game against Nottingham Forest, don't come here and start doing the same stuff of dribble, dribble, dribble. And when I need you to make a pass, or I need you to cross, or I need you to shoot, you're unable to do that. So that's why apologies don't come 3 games into the season to anyone. No one will be apologized to right now. After 15, 20 games, come ask for apologies. Come say we should speak about this guy, speak about that guy. Then opinions change. And listen, I'm always a guy that's willing to change opinions. Mo knows this from time, bro. Like, I've changed my opinion on a lot of things, but just it needs to be consistently delivered over a period of time. But Diaz today, incredible finish, specifically the second goal. And now we come to the king, Egyptian king. 6 GA in 3 games, by the way. 3 goals, 3 assists in 3 games. 6 GA. Can you imagine? Like, deep this. Today, he assisted the first Diaz goal and the second Diaz goal and scored. Brentford, he assisted he didn't assist, Jota assisted, but he scored a goal against Brentford. Ipswich, he scored and he assisted who was it that scored the first goal for us? Jota. He assisted the Jota goal. These 6 goal involvements right there, 6 goal involvements in 3 games, is what Mo Salah's about. And I was very upset today when I got the quotes from Salah, because the club not offering him a contract yet is a disgrace, to be honest with you. That's an absolute disgrace. We 100% need to offer him a contract. We 100% need to give him the money, give him everything he needs. Go look up Lewandowski's stats. Go look up Benzema's stats. Players now are not in a position or a place where they die as soon as they're 32, 33, and they no longer can run. Specifically, someone like Salah, who take care of his body, he take care of himself, he's always in the gym, he's always like, he doesn't drink, obviously. So like all of that, guys, it adds to the longevity of your career. Today, the cross for Luis Diaz's first goal with his weaker foot. What even can you say about this guy at this point? What can you say about this guy at this point that even does him justice? He is 32, you guys. This is his 8th Premier League season. And this is how good he is. He's good like this for a reason. Consistency, delivery. Consistency is king. And that is the truth. And there's many people in the chat who are asking for Diaz apologies, who are the same people, like 40-year-old Virgil in the chat and others, who wanted Mo Salah sold when Saudi was offering. Like, get rid of Salah. This is why you don't sell a player like that. Because he unlocks the defense with the pass, he unlocks the defense with a shot, he unlocks the defense. Like, he's really well and truly discovered this playmaking gene that he's doing really well now. He's a very good playmaker now in 2024, and I absolutely love it. And even Robertson today performed really well, which is a shock. But for me, Liverpool kept the ball really well. Szoboszlai did a lot of good defensive work, but in front of goal, ya Allah, ya Szoboszlai, you pissed me off. Why didn't you take the shot there? Why didn't you take the shot? Sometimes you had heavy touches and stuff, but I feel like as soon as we settled into the game, we took control. Yes, the first 10, 15 minutes, it wasn't that good, but we took control. And as soon as control was taken, khalas, it wasn't taken back. Make no mistake, 3 games, the most impressive thing in these last 3 games is that we kept 3 clean sheets. Defense is the most important thing in any of these conversations. Ipswich, fair enough. Brentford, fair enough. But we just went to Old Trafford and kept a clean sheet, which is very impressive, regardless what anyone thinks. So that's my thoughts on the game. And listen, here's the thing: McAllister and Szoboszlai, يعني the reason why I'd give them an 8 out of 10 مثلا, not a 10 out of 10 like Gravenberg, because McAllister and Solskjaer had one or two moments here and there where they like fucked up and stuff, but Gravenberg was the 10 out of 10 player. And actually, if you remember, I said it here on MHF, and Redline of Taranga's in the chat. He's a massive supporter of both our channels and the stream and MHF as well. He reminded me as well that I said it. I said, remember when we had the Zubimendi conversation? I said if we do sign Zubimendi, it'll be Soboslai that gets dropped, because you see all the beautiful things that Gravenberg did today. If I unlock that, Mo, going further forward, and then bring someone who's similar to Gravenberg in terms of passing and keeping the ball and ball carrying, and I play him as the DM, I get what Slot is trying to do now. You know why Slot went after Zubimendi and not Ugarte? It makes sense. Because he's basically saying, I'm going to take Gravenberg and play him as DM, which is Zubimendi, like the other version of Gravenberg, play him as DM as Zubimendi, and I will unlock Gravenberg further forward. Because today, Gravenberg, as you see, he showed you his creative side as well. Did you see some of the passes in behind and shit? I'm not saying Gravenberg could have played in the 10, yani, but he would have played advanced 8, drag the ball, carry the ball, pass left, pass right, keep people involved. So these are the things that I talk about. So yeah, listen, it was an incredible win, and clean sheet is the absolute best thing. Alisson is the best goalkeeper in this league and the world. There's no need for us to fucking waffle. Virgil van Dijk once again. Konate is a tank, and I want you to cook. When do you have Nations League tomorrow?
National League.
National League. When do you have National League?
2 p.m. UK time.
2 p.m. UK time. If you don't cook tomorrow, 2 p.m. UK time, you're a fraud. Tom Little, because he's the guy that wanted Kwanzaa to start over Konate. Get his ass. Yes, get his ass for that alone. But yeah, that's we
a couple of things.
Jacob, no one thinks that anymore, bro. What Vicario? Yahi, stop it. Shut the hell up, Jacob. Go ahead. No.
Just before we move on to Chelsea and Spurs, I just wanted to say something. Mohamed Salah doesn't get serviced. People need to understand this. There's a difference between getting serviced to put out the numbers and making the numbers yourself. Salah makes these numbers himself. He doesn't get serviced. He has to finish a sublime finish. He has to come up with and by the way, he has to, the assist for Diaz with the outside of the foot. Yeah, he just passed it. Yeah, fuck off. He just passed it. The right angle when nobody can get to it. There's two players on the way, so they can't get to it. And Diaz doesn't have to take a touch. He just has to shoot. Now, fuck off, people.
Before Mo continues, guys, do you understand that Mo is a psychopath? He does not care if he's Egyptian or Jordanian or Bangladeshi or Nigerian. He doesn't care. For him, if a player is doing it consistently over a long period of time, he'll give credit. I'm not giving credit to Salah just because me and him are the same ethnicity. It's because consistency, guys. Like, why does Footy Judge Mo show this energy towards Salah? It's not because he's Egyptian. Because why didn't he show Trezeguet this energy? Trezeguet played for Aston Villa. Why didn't he show other Egyptian players? Ahmed Higazi, he played as a defender for West Brom. You never heard him give his praise because it's consistency.
I think Mohamed Salah is disrespected. I think really Mohamed Salah is disrespected. How can you be the highest goal scorer in the biggest game in English football by a big margin, and people are still doubting you as a footballer? I'm not talking GA here, huh? I'm talking only goals, just goals, right? How are people still disrespecting Mohamed Salah? 32 years old.
Crazy.
Playing, looks fit, 90 minutes. Slot even doesn't think about subbing him out.
Never.
Because he's so fit. And people think, yeah, Mohamed Salah, aesthetically, fuck the aesthetics. And
based on ability.
But fuck your opinion, you don't know football. I would rather someone, right? That walk backward and get me 20 goals than someone that looks amazing and get me 10 goals. Because at the end, goals win you the game. So people need to understand. They still talk about, Mohamed Salah is finished. His touch is finished. He has 2 assists today and a goal. In the biggest game in English football. Man United are shit. He went to Old Trafford, like 20 times, scored 14 goals. Bro, people are absolutely, they are not giving this guy the actual,
I'll give him a 3-year contract right now, happily. 3 years.
I want to speak about a guy on the pitch. Do you remember me, guys, calling Romero a bozo?
Yes,
The
I remember you
butcher,
calling Romero as a bozo.
the butcher. Do you know the tackle that he went on Sabozlai? Everyone saw the tackle with the feet, but no one replayed it. And so the elbow
Elbow.
coming up
Yep.
to hit Sabozlai in the chest. I understand you leaving one on Sabozlai with the feet being late a little bit. A lot of players do that. But to raise your elbow, trying to get the guy in the chest, is a different level of bozos. Do you get my point?
Yeah,
I
that's
can,
worse than
because
even Romero.
we all do this. We all do this. Leave one here, leave your ankle, clip the ankle here and there to know that the midfielder I'm here.
Hey, I've had bad
Leave,
tackles back in my day, I'll be honest with you.
leaving the elbow up, and I'm gonna say this again. This guy compensates with the violence sometimes when he's losing. He compensates with his ego by doing this nasty, leaving a studs up. He did it with Argentina. He does it with Argentina. He is someone that needs to be stopped because he is going to break someone's leg or break someone's ribs. And he does this always, always, always.
They're the center back partnership for Argentina as well. Romero and Martinez.
Yeah. But by the way, in one game, both did it. In one game. I can't remember the Costa Rica game or something like this. He left his studs up for the player to hit his studs. He compensates for it. He does it all the time. And also, I want to speak about a player today that what was Bruno Fernandes doing on the pitch, guys? What was,
Sulking. Did you see him? You know, I cannot stand that guy, honestly.
do you know he's the worst captain?
I'm
You know,
aware.
do you remember me when I said
If any football player for any team punches Bruno Fernandes on the pitch, I'm gonna buy his shirt. I cannot stand Bruno Fernandes.
I'm gonna say something about this. Bruno Fernandes is the worst captain I've ever seen in my life in the Premier League. Probably Icardi is a worse captain than him. Probably Icardi is the worst. But this guy moans,
You said in the Premier
yells
League.
at his teammates in the Premier League, yells at his teammates, raises his hands, doesn't ever get on like the play. Oh, raise the level. He doesn't. He literally just moans and moans and moans. And I understand when you moan it, when you're having a good performance and your teammates aren't having good performances. My man, the final pass, 4 times, you literally hit it to Liverpool player. Just give it to Liverpool players. You're 4-on-4 or 3-on-3 and you hit it to Liverpool player. Why? Why are you doing this? Because you are a bozo again, Bruno Fernandes, that has the attitude. You're giving the captain armband. And I don't understand how some Man United fans back the decision to give this guy the captain's armband. He is an atrocious captain. Your captains, any club's captain, is always show the character in tough times, not in good times. In good times, everyone is good. Everyone is good in good times. In bad times, you show your character. And he never, ever showed his character on the pitch in bad times. This guy may be a good player sometimes, but as a captain, he's atrocious. And we come to Ten Hag, and I have to say, I am so glad Ten Hag stayed at Man United. I am very, very glad. I am very glad he stayed at Man United.
I'm so glad Ten Hag is
And I'm
at.
gonna say I said that about Ten Hag last season, and people laughed at me and said it's a language barrier. It is never a language barrier. If you know Dutch people, the majority of Dutch people, if you went to the Netherlands, the majority of Dutch people know how to speak English. He knows exactly what he's saying. And this guy proves again that in front of a camera, this guy is just a bad communicator. He doesn't know what to say. He speaks basically out of his ass. Out of his ass, Erik Ten Hag. And it's very obvious. And the reason why I'm saying this, and the reason why people tell me that you need to be trained in front of the media, is that
Did you
at
see what
the
he
end.
said, Harry Potter and shit?
No, I don't know what he said.
He said, I'm not Harry Potter.
About who?
About Ugarte and about his style of play. Like, I'm not Harry Potter.
Like he's gonna turn him into magic. But my point about this, for the people that don't understand, when Arne Slot speaks in the media, you can tell this guy can deliver a message. At the end, you as a coach, you are a leader of probably your staff. You're probably someone who deliver a lecture every couple of days for about 50 to 60 people, including your staff, your players, your reserves, everyone at the club. If you're a bad communicator, how are you going to deliver this message? This is one of the most awkward managers I've ever seen in my life in front of a camera. He literally speaks out of his ass. We are the second most successful club. We are the second best team. You're an absolute fraud, Ten Hag, that don't deserve this job. That don't deserve this job. He needs to be sacked today. Absolutely today. And I feel bad for Man United fans that felt that oh my god,
I don't feel bad for
coming.
Man United fans or Manchester United. I hope that club fucking ceases to exist. Fuck Man United. Stop
He is a
this whole
fraud.
Can you stop this whole I feel bad hype?
No,
You
no,
don't feel
no.
bad. You hate Man
I
United
don't.
too.
I don't think you let me finish. I feel bad for them in terms of mental health for the people that thought that Man
Wow,
United,
they had 10 bad years. I've had 30 bad years. Arsenal fans had 20 bad years. No one gives a fuck. Let
no, I
them
feel
let,
bad
let
for
that
them.
club
I
rot.
feel bad for them because they think it's gonna get better. It is not getting better as long as you have Ten Hag in. It's not getting better, people. You might finish, and Staffy said it. Wallah, that's the thing that Staffy said. He said, we might finish below 8. And I'm like, I'm just imagining the scenes at the end of the season if Man United are 9th, for example, and West Ham are finishing above them, or Brighton.
Imagine.
Well, like, can
Imagine.
you imagine, bro?
I can, because that will be beautiful.
I would absolutely be laughing.
Don't work though, don't
my
work.
ass loud. I never
اوكي لا laughing my ass loud خلاص هيك في فرق بين laughing my ass loud and I feel bad. Don't feel bad, laugh your ass loud, I'm with you.
I don't think you understand what I mean by feel bad. I think it's an American thing. When you mean you feel
Here we
bad,
go.
it's
Are
like,
you saying language barrier for me? I'm not Ten Hag.
it's no, I feel bad for them that in terms of like, when you feel bad for someone that is deluded, it's just deluded. It's just so deluded, to be honest. And Marcus Rashford, well, Marcus Rashford is Marcus Rashford. I know we're gonna cook. The one that is gonna get cooked the most is Jacob and Al guys. Like and subscribe. Al coming in 15 minutes.
No, the one that's gonna get cooked the least is Jacob. That's the least of our worries. Most importantly is Ahmed.
Ahmed
Second
can be
is
cooked. You know
Sad.
why? Because Ahmed
Why?
is gonna tell you that, oh my god, I don't back the manager. This is get out of my club. You can't cook me. I never back this manager. The one that
Ahmed
speaks the
messaged me
most,
that he is gonna explode on Ahwa, basically. I'm like, okay.
the
As long as you don't
loudest,
say
the
anything that gets us
loudest
back.
guy, bro. You're so cookable. You don't understand. You're
Yeah,
so
he is
cookable.
cookable.
You don't.
Romero's
You're
shit.
so
Here,
cookable,
خلاص, you've been cooked already.
bro.
You're angry.
So cookable. I can cook you if I'm not even on your stream, bro. If
Yeah, that is true.
bro, I can just really. But I wanted to touch on Chelsea a little bit. I want to touch on Chelsea a little bit. The players got into their head. Good, bro. It got into their head. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Let me just explain to you what happened. Right? Chelsea went 1-0 up, created abundance of chances. They were so good.
This is something you have to hold because you said Chelsea top 4.
Yeah. I still stand by it. Did you see Man United? Did you see Newcastle with Emil Kraft and
Who the fuck said Man United top 4?
not even Spurs, bro? Have you seen Spurs
You know,
today?
I know. No, not even Spurs. Spurs are shit too. I went to
Who?
Newcastle 1 game a week.
They
didn't do enough.
They didn't do enough in the window, in my opinion. Emil Kraft and Dan Burn were center backs today, bro. Just
Okay, Habibi, but Bruno Guimaraes, Isak, 1 game a week for 38 games.
I don't rate Bruno Guimaraes that high. Just let me just talk on Chelsea a little bit for the people.
Chelsea is my biggest W. Always.
Chelsea today, it's the manager again today. Do you know what they did?
What?
They went to be individuals. They went 1-0 up, created abundance of chances, and they were complacent. Oh, we're Chelsea. Each one tried to dribble, flicks and tricks. You know what I mean? They went back to, oh my God, I'm great. I'm amazing.
You see my new
And
mug,
then,
by the way? Sorry to interrupt.
oof, oof. And
So
then, literally, and by the way, check this out, Husam. Check this out. Check the name of Mo now. Check the
Cucurella
name.
leave my club. Don't start بالله عليك.
The most average player in this Chelsea
Ya
team.
Allah. Ya Allah, ya Mo. Why is it Cucurella always? Can you cook someone else? Yeah.
No, but there is the problem is there is no one to be cooked. The whole team just went complacent. And Enzo Maresca today played Caicedo as right back in the second half because he doesn't have a right back. Because Malagusto, guess what, Hussein?
Get injured.
Got injured. Got injured.
This
Enzo
is all Poch's
Fernandez.
fault. Get Poch out,
Do
man.
you, but you know what? Do you know what?
Who plays players out of
Let me
position like that?
let me just Enzo Fernandez, bro. Hear this out. Go on Twitter and for the people in the chat, there's 1,000 people here, guys. After the stream, after Al Ahwa tonight, go and check this. Enzo Fernandez played a magnificent ball to Madueke, and it was a fantastic save, from Dean Henderson. Amazing save. Far post. Did you see the ball that Rashford plays for Xerxes? But Enzo played it from middle of the park to Madueke. But then Hussam, after this, Enzo didn't only drop a stinker, bro. My man is not cut for the Premier League. Eze, bro, gets the ball. Look him in the eye, Sam. Look him in the eye and just walk by him. Walk by him, bro. This guy, Enzo Fernandez, is not cut for the physical game. And Oliver Glasner played it very well. He's like, Chelsea are a team that likes the trickery. I'm going to do the physical game. They were crunching tackle. The only one for Crystal Palace that was playing the small calm was Wharton. Everyone else was like, come take the ball from me. I'm stronger than you. Show me what you're going to do in the midfield. Show me. Cole Palmer today. They crowded him. They literally crowded him.
And then he didn't get a GA. Crazy. That's what we've been saying about the Saka debate.
No,
That's
he got
okay.
an assist today. He got an assist, a fantastic assist. Absolutely fantastic assist. Amazing. Just to be honest, he got the assist. It was absolutely, you have to be honest here. I know you watched the goal. He looked before the ball even got to him, knew exactly what he's gonna do, and he played it perfectly, to be honest. To be honest with you, however, as we have the same energy for Havertz, for Saka when they get a goal, Cole Palmer is supposed to be your most creative player in the game. What happened after that assist? Non-existent again. But the one and only on this pitch that we need to speak about a couple of things before we go to Spurs is Joao Felix.
خلي
What a
سبيرز
talent.
للأول. خلي سبيرز
What a talent. What a talent, Joao Felix, people. Dribbled 3 guys and took a shot with a flip-flop that he bought from Walmart. Joao Felix is the definition of Memphis Depay in disguise. Dribble! Amazing! Looks phenomenal! Looks phenomenal! Looks phenomenal, Joao Felix! Then the final pass is to the opposition. Or the shot is like this. Bro, and he doesn't pass the ball. And the guys in Portugal said that he's like Leao. They don't pass the ball unless it's the last resort. The last resort. If there is no other thing to do, I will pass you the ball. He is.
But Chelsea fans
ridiculous.
shouldn't worry because they got Jadon Sancho now.
Jadon Sancho. Shaitan Sancho.
They have
Jadon
Jadon Sancho, you guys.
Shaitan Sancho.
Felix 2.0. Wallahi, Chelsea, listen, here's the thing. I'll just say this. My 2 pence on Chelsea before we go to the super chats. Here's the thing, you guys. I'm not even going to blame Maresca. Same reason I didn't blame Poch last season. It's not the manager's fault. It really isn't. At the end of the day, it's the whoever is upstairs' fault. And I've said this consistently, and people just don't get it. People always say you're jealous for Lavia and Caicedo and the same boring garbage that you guys always say. The truth of the matter is this has nothing to do with Lavia and Caicedo. This has nothing to do with any of these players. I'm simply talking about your team. Your team is just not good enough, guys. I'm sorry, your team is just not good enough. There are a lot of players that you think are good that truly, well
They're
and
good,
truly,
they're
are not good. There are many Chelsea players that we think are amazing who aren't. Let's just say it as it is. Like I think Caicedo is a fantastic player. I think there's a lot of players that are very good for Chelsea. I think Lavia need to start ahead of Enzo going forward. But the truth of the matter is, the team is just not good, man. Like Chelsea just don't have a good team. That's why I didn't predict them to get top 4. This will happen again, Mo. You see this 1-1 Crystal Palace? It might be 1-1 Brentford. It might be 1-1 Wolves. It might be 1-1 West Ham.
But it's a learning curve. The attitude today. Madrid, bro.
فهمني. And let me explain to you the problem. Me and you completely agree on Chelsea. I think there's one thing that I just want you to understand. Stamford Bridge have already turned on Maresca. Already booing and all this shit. The thing that you need to understand is, are Chelsea fans willing to give time? Remember, Mo, Stamford Bridge already booed Man City. They already booed. I'm telling you, are Stamford Bridge willing to give time? Because me and you, I'm going to say, okay, let's say 3 years from now, Chelsea are going to win the league. Hello? Let's say 3 years from now, all these players hit their potential, they're in their prime and they're incredible, and Chelsea win the league title. Are Chelsea fans willing to give any manager 3 years to deliver? 3. That's just not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. And that's just the truth of the matter. So for me, it comes back to Stamford Bridge and turning on the players and all that, because that's the big thing here. That is the big thing here. So, yeah. اقرأ السوبر chats.
Redland and Taranga slot Duncan on United on his Old Trafford debut. Go data. By the way,
I can't lie to you today. Slot deserves a lot of credit as well. A lot of credit.
Slot might be better than Jurgen Klopp, by the way. 3 games.
Say that again?
Slot might be better than Jurgen Klopp.
Yes, and Slot might be better than Pep Guardiola and might be better than Alex Ferguson. Go all the way. Slot might be better than Wenger. Might is a dangerous word. What if Slot wins 5 league titles in a row? See?
You think he will? Do you think he will?
See? Now he changed it. You think he will? He went
but
from might to will. You see how two completely different words.
I think Arne
might
Slot
means
will
one thing, will means the other. But he just completely, he does this yoga stretching.
I think he will.
He steps foot into the ring with Husam. He knows I am his nemesis. Why you think we made MHF, you guys? He can't corner me. It's not like, oh, put me in this corner and yalla, punch.
Okay, so you think he will be better than Klopp or not?
You said
you think
he might be better than Klopp. Okay, no problem. Yes, you are correct. He might be better than Klopp. And he also might be better than Ferguson. And he also might be better than
No.
He also might be better than all of these
I'm going to
guys.
tell you, okay. See the difference?
I'm going to tell you the difference. Yalla. Now he'll compare Klopp to Pep.
He won't be better than Pep Guardiola. He won't be better than Alex Ferguson. Do you want more emphasize than this?
Okay, خلاص, no problem. That's in your opinion. He might be.
I don't think so. See, I don't.
That's just your opinion, but he might be though.
I don't sit on the fence.
He might be.
So you don't know. You're sitting on the
كلمة
fence.
might اليوم today you're gonna learn the lesson. What the word might means. Who يعني Mo, you're a very intelligent man. Who the fuck makes conclusions after 3 games? يا أخي have some shame يا أخي. مؤمن it's 3 games. By the way, everyone knows this. مؤمن دقيقة. Everyone knows Liverpool starting 11 is very good. Did I even myself, did I ever deny that?
No,
Never.
Connor Bradley is good. Curtis Jones is good. I believe Harvey Elliott is good.
There will be points in time this season.
Is absolutely horrific.
There will be points in time this season in which there are injuries. There are points in time this season where we have to rotate. Look at our fixtures after the international break. It's no longer 1 game a week. If the Premier League season was played 1 game a week, I promise you I would predict that Liverpool have a genuine chance of winning the league. بس المشكلة we have Champions League and we have Carabao Cup and we have FA Cup and we have to rotate and we have to do all this. That's the problem. So yeah, that's it.
One last thing we want to say before I go into super chats. Darwin Núñez completely out of place in this team.
I'm not involved. Go ahead, Mo. Full screen yourself. I'm not involved. Guys, it's not me. No, I've already had enough hate for this guy. Now you speak. Put yourself full screen. Don't involve me. I'm not going to say a word. I'm muting my mic now.
Why you are running away?
He's running away. Go ahead,
He's
Mo.
running away.
Yes,
He's running away. He's running away.
He's
running away. Darwin Núñez really looks out of place in this team. Out of place completely in this team. Darwin Núñez came on the pitch. He doesn't know the movement. He doesn't know the passing of Liverpool. He doesn't know, okay, these guys play tiki-taka. They pass the ball around. What do I do here? How do I move? Why these people look so good and I look shit? You know what I mean? He looks so out of place. And I think when Arne Slot put him in after 3-0, he knew exactly what he's doing. He's like, go have some fun with the boys out there. Go enjoy your time. Maybe make a run or two. He's so out of place. This is not Jurgen Klopp football. This is not we're going to exploit spaces. This is we're going to pass the ball. We're going to play intricate passing between the lines. We're going to look good. We're going to pass the ball around. He's like, well, what do I do here? Why am I on this pitch? Why these guys look so good? Why? He's like, what is happening? What is going on? And that's why I think it has to be looked at as what is Darwin Núñez going to do with this team? Do Liverpool cut their losses and get somebody else? It's ridiculous, to be honest. The thing about it is that Chiesa isn't also part of this revolution that is happening at Liverpool. This is a revolution? And to be honest, it's a mix of composed, controlled football and also explosive plus the tiki-taka. This Liverpool team plays some passes that I didn't see before. It's the between the. I'm not gaslighting Liverpool fans. Sam knows when I watched Arne Slot in preseason, I said he's cooking something different a little bit. There is a lot of build-up, but also quick build-up. It's not like, oh, we're too slow in the build-up. It's like let Gravenberch run with the ball. Let Szoboszlai occupy spaces that before it wasn't occupied. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't occupied. And by the way, I just want to tell you something. You know, the commentator said that Szoboszlai was their man of the match today in terms of performance today. And they were adamant.
Who are the commentators? Michael Owen?
No. Not Liverpool. I can't remember the names. I can look up the names. And also in the studio
Man of
in
the match
NBC.
today, it will either be Diaz.
No. They said in terms of performance. Because they said that this Szoboszlai is the Szoboszlai that Liverpool bought. Energetic between the lines, connected the majority of these passes.
His game just needs a bit of fine-tuning. That's all.
Yes, but he looked so energetic. Well, to be honest, I am blown away by Gravenberch. To be honest, I'm in love with how this guy plays football and the smoothness on the ball. It's just fucking crazy. He's ridiculously good. He's absolutely ridiculously good. Like it's crazy how this guy Andrew Wright is saying Salah is United's fifth highest goal scorer since 2021.
Do you know what this means?
No.
Goals against Manchester United compared to Man United players' goals for Man United.
Really? Are you kidding? لا
Oh my days.
Wallahi. But bro, he's better than Subamendi. You have to say that. After 3 games, I'm making the conclusion already. He's better than Subamendi.
Okay, you can make that conclusion after 3 games. Me, I will wait. خلاص عادي, we have different approaches.
You haven't even watched Subamendi 3 games in your life, and you watched Gravenberch more.
I watched them against Inter twice. You know this.
That's it.
Why do you think I did the credit for Moreno so much? Because by the way, I really like Moreno too.
Let's be honest. Salah gets disrespected because he's an Arab. If he was from Birmingham and his name was Morgan Salad, he would goat shouts. I
don't think it's because he's Arab.
I think because he plays for Liverpool and he hasn't, and because they haven't won enough trophies and Pep Guardiola's there.
Yes, you want to hear the sad truth, Twinny? It's not sad to you because you're an Arsenal fan, so it has nothing to do with you. The sad truth is genuinely, it's honestly just because we haven't won enough. That's just the truth.
Yeah.
Like you look back at the Salah time, people do the trophies thing. Me personally, I don't do the trophies thing. I don't care who wins. Like I never compare, and Mo knows this. Mo's worked with me long enough. He knows that I don't really compare individuals using trophies ever because I just don't think that it's a thing. But for me, it's just about trophies.
I think it's about. They keep asking, "Oh, why didn't you win the Premier League twice?"
Imagine the quadruple chart season we won the Champions League, مثلا, and the title race 2 years after that we won the league, مثلا. Yeah, like 3 league titles, okay, but the problem is just.
Do you guys want to tell you the truth? Salah would be in the same table, in the same conversation with Henry if Liverpool won the quadruple
if we
and
did
just
win 3.
Won the quadruple and maybe one more league title of the 2 league. You
Yeah.
get my point? He would People would have looked at him completely different, completely
Mhm.
different. And I know that people hate that, but it's reality because trophies matter in the eyes of the pundits. They just matter at that time.
Mhm.
It won't matter to us. Blaze here is saying, please just to piss United fans whenever they criticize a performance, gaslight them how they did to us in the Fulham game, them counting chances created. I'm not getting the super chat. Can you just read it again? I'm not getting it, Blaze. What do you mean? Just to piss United fans whenever they criticize a performance, gaslight them how they did to us in the Fulham game, them counting chances created. I said it many times. I said it many times, Blaze. Man United are not good. Ten Hag is a shit manager. He should have been sacked in the Bournemouth game 3-0 at home. Who the fuck calls himself a big club and lose out to Bournemouth 3-0 at home? And by the way, I'm going to say the last thing. Ten Hag is not a respectful person. I know that you don't walk away, but I think you can go to the club and reach a mutual agreement to tell them, I'm willing to go, right? If we do this settlement, he is not a good manager. He's a shit manager and has a shit personality, talking about we're the second best team behind City in the last 2 years. You're an absolutely shit person that doesn't know how to speak in front of the media. You need to be more educated on what to say in answers. This guy needs lectures in what to say in front of a camera or a mic. He's horrendous, bro. Talking today
يلا
about
مو حبيبي. يلا هاي حتى حمزة موجود.
يعني when we do it and there is a panel waiting, لما الناس تبقى مستنيه عندي تقول لي استنى. طيب. You're right, Mo. It's a learning curve, but the fans are going to get the manager sacked and the process starts all over again. Sabo played well, but score. Suppose like played well, he should have scored that goal. That's why Husam took 2-3 points off him today. But I don't think Maresca is going to get sacked. I think Chelsea will get Champions League football this season. And that's why I don't think he's going to get sacked. Matthew's saying, this reminds me of the way people were talking about Obiang in the first 3 months of last year. Obiang. People need to slow down until at least 25 games. But I saw the talent last season. I didn't speak about this, and Husam knows this. I spoke about him since last season, similar about Gravenberch. It's the same thing. I said the talent is there. It just needed someone to utilize the talent well. And it looks like Arne Slot is doing it. It looks like Arne Slot is doing it. But listen, people, let's go to Lahwa. Some cooking now, some jokes, some cooking, some entertainment. Just remember, I'm going live after Lahwa, inshallah, guys. We're going to talk more about the games and what happened to Spurs and Man United and Liverpool and all the stuff. But now, don't go anywhere. And like the videos, you frauds. We can get to 500 likes. Let's go to Al-Ahwa and let's spam one word in the chat. One word in the chat. Bozo. It's one word. You guys know it is one word. Bozo, copy paste, and just spam Bozo. We'll see you guys soon.
See you guys.
See you guys.